Good morning, children. Welcome in your moral teaching class. So children, today we are going to read lesson number 9 of your moral teaching book, Sunset Wealth. This story tells us about the value of time. So children, as we all know, the time never stops and it never waits for anyone. Once it passed away, it will never be back. So we should learn to manage our time well so that we can use it properly for our betterment. Time is free, but it is very precious. Precious means valuable. Time is very valuable. Every second and every minute is a storehouse of opportunities. If we do not make the correct use of time, we shall lose all opportunities and chances. So children, the story is about a lazy man who didn't value the time and he used to waste his time on unimportant things. But children, once he gets a golden opportunity to become rich without working. So then does he become rich or does he miss that opportunity? To know about it, let's read the story. King Chandramohan, who ruled over western India, was a wise king. Once in a month, he went out and met the people of his land. On one of his visits, he met a man called Hariya who did no work and spent the whole day eating and sleeping. So children, once there was a wise king named Chandramohan who once in a month used to visit the people of his land. And one day, he met a man, Hariya, who did no work and spent all his time in just eating and sleeping. Next paragraph, children. When the king met him, he asked him, "Why don't you do work to earn some money?" Hariya said, "No one gives me a job. My enemies tell everyone that I never do any work on time." The king said, "You can go into my treasury and collect as much wealth as you can, but before sunset today." So children, what happened next? When the king asked Hariya that why he does not do any work, then Hariya said that all his enemies keep saying to everyone that he cannot do any work on time. That's why no one gives him a job. On this, the kind king asked Hariya to go to his treasury and collect as much wealth as he can, but only till sunset. Hariya rushed home to tell his wife. She said, "Go and get the gold coins and gems now." "I cannot go now. Give me lunch first," he said to his wife. After lunch, he took a nap for an hour. Children, here nap means a short sleep during the day. Then, in late afternoon, he picked some bags and went to the palace. So children, on hearing the king's offer, Hariya rushed to his house to inform his wife about the king's offer. Then his wife asked him to go to the palace immediately, but Hariya wanted to have lunch first. After having lunch, he slept for an hour, and then in the late afternoon, he went to the palace with some bags. Next paragraph, children. On the way, he felt hot, so he sat under a tree to rest. Then 2 hours later, he got up to go, but saw a snake charmer. So children, snake charmer means a person who entertains by making snake moves by playing music. So Harya saw a snake charmer showing snake tricks to the children. So he stopped to watch the snake show for an hour again. When he reached the palace, it was already time for sunset. The palace gates had been closed. Harya had lost a golden opportunity because he had not learned the value of time. So children, what happened next here? The Harya was already late, but on the way he again rested for 2 hours under a tree, and when he got up to go, he saw snake charmer showing snake tricks to the children, and he stopped again to watch it for an hour. When he finally reached the palace, it was already late in the evening. It was the time for sunset, and therefore the palace gates had been shut before he could reach there. So children, Harya lost the golden chance to get rich just because he didn't know the value of time. So children, time is very precious and it cannot be back. The one who knows how to use time perfectly is successful in his life. But if you waste it, you will not be successful. So children, if you want to be successful in your life, you must save time and use it properly. So what are the reflections of the story? The reflections of the story are: the saying, "Time and tide waits for none," is indeed true. Time waits for none. No amount of money can buy time. Time once wasted never returns. Therefore, we must not allow such precious time to slip away. We should make the best use of time. So children, what is the moral of this story? The moral of the story is time is very precious and we should value it to make the best use of it. Time once gone never returns. Thank you, children.